What is ground sample distance, GSD, in aerial photography? Imagine flying high above the ground in a drone or airplane, capturing images of the landscape below. Each photo you take is made up of tiny squares called pixels. The size of these pixels on the ground is what we call ground sample distance, or GSD. It tells us how much ground area each pixel covers in your photo. For example, if the GSD is 5 centimeters, each pixel shows a 5 centimeter by 5 centimeter patch of land. Understanding GSD helps us see how detailed an aerial photo is. When the GSD is smaller, each pixel covers a smaller area, so the image shows more detail. This is especially helpful when making maps or measuring distances accurately. If you want to see small features like individual trees or small buildings, you need a low GSD. Larger GSDs are better for viewing bigger areas but with less detail. GSD depends on a few key factors. The height of the aircraft or drone when taking the photo is very important. Flying closer to the ground results in a smaller GSD, which means more detail. The type of camera lens used also matters. A wide-angle lens might cover more ground but with less detail, while a zoom lens can give you a smaller GSD. The size of the camera's sensor influences the GSD too. Larger sensors can capture more detail at the same altitude. In practical terms, if you fly at 100 meters above the ground with a certain camera, your GSD might be around 10 centimeters. If you fly at 50 meters, the GSD could drop to 5 centimeters, giving you sharper images. This is why choosing the right altitude and camera setup is important for your project. GSD is used in many areas like geographic skills, remote sensing, and geographic information systems. Remote sensing involves collecting data from afar, often with satellites or drones, to study Earth's surface. Geographic information systems help organize and analyze this data to create maps and models. For students, experimenting with GSD can be fun. Using a drone or model plane, you can take pictures from different heights and see how the detail changes. You can even measure objects in your photos to understand how GSD affects what you see. This helps you learn how technology and geography work together in real-world applications. In summary, ground sample distance is a simple but powerful idea. It tells us how much ground each pixel in an aerial photo covers. Smaller GSD means more detail, which is essential for accurate mapping and analysis. By understanding GSD, you get a clearer picture of how aerial images help us explore and understand our world better.